what is your level of excitement in getting so many new faces back on defense, from the newcomers, Dunlap, and then having Jamal back there?
I tell you, it's a beautiful thing. I have to take my hats off to the young men who stepped up and who really played well. To our starters came back, but it's really good to see some familiar faces. Really good to see a big, long pass rusher on the field with us. We're really excited about having all the new faces on our group.
It might be too early to know, but given what Ryan Neal showed and some of the other guys,
Right.
as the starters come back, will you be able to implement new packages and kind of switch up some schemes a little bit to utilize the skill sets that you've seen?
Well, they've shown to be really good guys to step in. So now we know we have really good depth. We know what we have behind us. But at the same time, our scheme is what it is, and the guys are really playing at a high level. And we're excited. Again, we're excited to have Jamal back. And I think what Ryan has shown, that he can play ball, and that he should, he's a guy that should be reckoned with, and we'll certainly find a role for him.
Curtis.
Yeah, Ken, what stands out to you most about Carlos, getting to see him for the first little bit here today?
Well, he has that look. He has that look of a tall, long pass rusher with experience, with a good history, with statistics. He's done it before. He's a guy that could certainly step up and pressure the quarterback, get him down in some key situations. Very welcome to see him come in. So we're all excited to have him here, and he's very excited to be here. That's what's really good to see. He's very excited to be part of what we've been able to build.
And looking back to last week, what do you feel like kind of went right for you guys to make a stride forward against San Francisco?
Well, everybody just prepared hard really the week, and no one was happy with the previous week and that loss that we had in Arizona. And I think that it was just a business week. Guys came to work. Guys wanted to right their wrongs, and you can't wait for that next game to play. And it was obvious once we got together Saturday night, once we got together Sunday morning and came together in that locker room, it was obvious that guys were going to play well.
Bob.
Yeah, Ken, on the blitzing that you guys did on Sunday, how much of that was a reaction to sort of the game plan with the 49ers, and how much of it was maybe a reaction to what had happened the previous game against Arizona when you didn't get any sacks?
Well, each team we play is a different challenge for us, and they have certain things that you want to expose. But at the same time, every game is different. Every team has different challenges. This team is different than the team we played before. So our game plan kind of goes to exactly what we feel like can help us, take certain things away.
Tim Booth.
Ken, when you went back and watched the film, how did your tight end playing defensive end actually look for the snaps that he got out there?
Well, early in the game, I think it might have been the first third down, he was in on the tackle. It's fun to see that he was excited. You could keep an eye on him in the locker room. I mean, this is the NFL, your first time at a different position. Very impressed. He had a good taste of what it's like to be a big-time NFL player and to make a play in a game like that. It's fun to watch. It's fun to see young kids grow, and it'll be very interesting to see where his growth goes from here. But right now, everything looks pretty good.
John Boyle.
Yeah, DJ Reed had the pick in his first game. You guys sent him on a couple blitzes. Just curious what you thought overall of his first performance for you.
Very excited. Walking and talking with him this whole time that he's been here. He's been injured and not active. But to finally get him back and to put his action on the field with the fantastic talent he is, he talks ball, he loves ball, to get him out there and see him play and move around, he looks like a pretty good ball player. And now it's just about a matter of being consistency, staying healthy throughout the game and the week. But we're excited about what he brings to our team. He's a pretty smart kid.
Greg.
And how did the blitzing help you defensively, specifically last week?
Well, it's hard to. I don't want to exactly tell you every single thing, but I will say that it just hurried the quarterback, gave us some pass rush, and it just allowed us to disrupt a little bit and try to get the quarterback off rhythm.
all that Bobby Wagner's good at doing, what makes him a good blitzer?
Number one is his will and his effort, his want to, and he plays really hard. And to add that on with his skill and his desire and his brain, he knows body language. He knows how to use his feet and his speed and his hands. All those things have to work together all at the same time. And he's over the years he's been able to continue to perfect his game, and he's only getting better.
Ben?
Yeah, Ken, to kind of add to what Greg was just asking, just Bobby kind of setting that example with just a monster game. You talked about how frustrated you guys were in Arizona, and then for Bobby to do what he did and to lead by example, not just, talking about it, but to just do it. Just how much does that say about, what he means to this defense as a leader?
There's no question. I mean, what Bobby does is, you can't even put a finger on what he does. This kid is amazing. He's an amazing leader. He calls all the plays, gets everybody lines up. We change defenses on the field. He's able to do all that. He's a leader in the locker room. Then he puts all that together and leads us out onto the field and then plays at a high level. He's really well-rounded his game, and he has high bars all across the way. And I'm really excited about what type of player he's become. Even more so, the type of man and leader he's become. He's pretty well-rounded. I'm very, very proud and impressed about the man and player he's become.
And just the second thing, what have you seen out of Alden Robinson and Jordan Brooks? Two rookies who've really become a key part of the defense the last few weeks.
They're ballers. They have really good leaders ahead of them. They have really good coaching, and they bring that preparation when it meets the opportunity on the field, and they have made plays, and this game is not too big for them. So their future is very bright.
Thank you.
Mike?
Hey, Ken, what have you learned about yourself as a defensive coordinator over the 3 seasons that you've been doing it?
A lot I couldn't even tell you, but it's amazing just your relationship with the game itself, with the play calling, with the coaches, with the players, with the organization, and just setting up the practices and getting ready for the games. There's so much to learn, and each and every week there's a new challenge. We live and sleep and eat football, and I'm getting better and learning every day. I have a great leader in Coach Carroll, constantly pushing the bar and making me better, and learned a lot and still learning.
Every season you've had like an early injury to a key guy, KJ, and 2018. You lost Jay Reed for 6 games, 2019, and then you lose Jamal, Bruce, and Marquise pretty early. How has adjusting to injuries just in general been a challenge for you?
It's a challenge, and you learn that nothing's perfect, and it's a part of the game. Injuries are a part of the game, and you have to continue to coach, continue to develop the younger players, but it's never going to be perfect and exactly what you want. And I've learned that over my time. You're not going to have everything. You're going to have something, but not everything, and you're going to have to continue to coach hard and continue to lead and just do the best job you can.
Thanks.
Anything else for Coach Norton? All right, thank you.
Thanks a lot.